The elevator call button. The elevator is at the top. I can't ride the elevator as long as it's on the upper level. A mining helmet. A mining helmet with ventilation holes. A locked wooden box. A locked wooden box. The spoke doesn't make it a good lockpick. It's too rigid. It doesn't fit the lock. Heavy. Broke open a charm. Let's see if anything survived. Wrench, a hammer, and an empty plastic bottle. An empty plastic bottle. A bit dented, but otherwise undamaged by the looks of it. A small pipe wrench. A hammer. I've crushed the earth into powder. Red dust. The shaft fits through the chain links perfectly. I've pushed the shaft through the last chain link. Okay, I'll go back up. It's always good to carry some water on you. A bottle of clean enough water. That must be the bridge Emre talked about. The earthquake has collapsed the bridge. Not even legendary Olympian Glenn Parker can jump that far. The crack goes all the way up to the surface. I can see moonlight shining down. If my arms were that long, I'd be able to cross the bridge too. I can't fasten the chain from here. Someone excavated an ancient relief with a high-pressure cleaner. Looks like they were real professionals. A high-pressure cleaner. We did a lot of silly things with one of those when we were kids. One dude lost an eye. It works. The pressure gun is connected firmly to the compressor by a hose. Where to put it? No, I'd much rather leave that to the professionals. Where to put it? The hose is long enough. That might work. I'm not going to make any progress by blasting air through the crack. No, it isn't in need of repair. I'll pull the gun back out of the crack before I use the wrench to unscrew it. The gun section of the pressure cleaner. I'll load the red dust into the pressure gun. I've loaded it with dust. I've screwed the pressure gun back on. Where to put it? The pressure gun is in the crack in the rock, filled with dust. All right, let's see what happens. The dust was blasted upwards through the crack in the rock. Okay, I'll go back up. I don't need any more earth right now. Frankly, I'm regretting picking up what I did. According to my markings, the ruined bridge should be right below me. Wipe it away after it took me so long? No. The hammer should prevent the chain falling down the hole. The chain is firmly fixed. I think it's served its purpose. Not really my area of expertise, but all right.
Everything okay?
I'm all right, thanks.
Whew. I thought it was curtains.
So what do you think? What's the story with Max?
No idea. But if this place is why they took Max, then God help him.
Why? What have you done?
You don't know. This temple, it's the find of... well, ever. It's been buried all this time. But you know why? It wasn't natural causes. This place was buried on purpose, on a massive scale. And here's the catch. Max discovered radioactive isotopes. Nothing dangerous, but nothing you could put down to chance either.
Explain.
Max thought it had something to do with the fate of the people who lived here, but his theories were unfavored. He put all his energy into finding fresh evidence. If he could unearth an untampered-with specimen, he'd have definitive evidence that contamination took place 10,000 years ago.
What are you proposing? Neanderthal nuclear war?
Unthinkable, really, I know. But Max was convinced that his theory was right.
Stubborn mule, isn't he? So did he manage it?
Has he discovered anything?
Yes! Did he find new evidence of radiation?
No, but I have.
Impossible!
Everything okay?
That symbol... Never mind. Let's get on with this.
Right, we need to find the mechanism that opens the gate.
Do you think what's behind there has something to do with Max's kidnapping?
I'll bet my degree on it. Look at this.
Wow, impressive. What are all these animal symbols?
No idea. Some of the symbols are abnormal. There seem to be mistakes in the way the animals are drawn. But I can't see how that's supposed to help us open the gate.
So what do we do now? Shall I wait while you come up with something?
Archaeology is not for the impatient. Diagonally opposite us is another slab that sinks when you step on it. Go and stand on it for a moment, will you?
All right.
You see, I know the system from Derinkuyu, a legendary underground city in Cappadocia. Now, all we need to do is step on the slabs in the middle in turns. You start.
All right. Which one? The ox is missing one of his horns. An ox head. A fish. A tiger with 2 tails? Peculiar. An antelope. An ibis with 3 wings. That's unusual. A lion. Creepy. This lizard has 6 legs. Huh? That boar's got 5 legs. A snake. Don't grasshoppers normally have 6 legs? This one has 8. 4 ears, but only 1 fox. A rabbit. An eagle. If I haven't miscounted, then this dragonfly has 7 wings. The ox is missing one of his horns.
A tiger with 2 tails? I'm sensing a theme here.
An ibis with 3 wings. That's unusual.
A rabbit. A fox with 4 ears.
Huh? That boar's got 5 legs.
A lizard with 6 legs. Very strange.
A lion. If I haven't miscounted, then this dragonfly has 7 wings.
This grasshopper has 8 legs. Normally it should have just 6, shouldn't it? Wow, made it! Take a look at this.
What is that?
It's an underground cistern. An irrigation and canal system built over 10,000 years ago. Sensational. Can you see that glow? Want to bet that what I'm looking for is in this cistern?
What are you gonna do? Jump in?
No. I still enjoy life. Somehow, I need to get the Geiger counter down into the water to do some measurements.
Ah, good. Well, you can feel this one, champ.
My knife. A Geiger counter for measuring radioactivity. Long, thin roots. I can't pull the roots out with my bare hands. They're too tough. Long, scraggly roots. I'll tie the roots to the Geiger. I've tied the roots to the Geiger counter. The roots are long enough and the Geiger counter's secure. I think I can get a measurement. I knew it. I'm getting a reading on the Geiger counter. This place hasn't been touched for thousands of years. The radioactive material must date back to then.
How is that possible?
How should I know? But it might explain why the people left everything behind. We shouldn't stay here any longer than necessary. Too dangerous. I've got my evidence. Let's get out of here. Let's find Max. We need to get out of here. They'll be here any minute.
Okay, let's go.
Shh. Did you hear that? Shit. Quick, get to the car.
Do you know who they are?
No idea. I just know they're after us.
Why was Max interested in Potbelly Hill? Early history isn't his field.
Good question, but actually he was interested in a number of ancient civilizations. His notes may have some answers. There's a box in the trunk stuffed with them.
What happened? Emre? Emre. He's gone. Wasn't he strapped in? I have to get out of here. Damn, the belt's stuck. God damn it. The switch for the interior lighting. Now I know why it's called a seatbelt. You're sure to stay seated. It's not releasing. The latch must be broken. I'll have to cut myself free. The steering wheel. I can't reach it. A nodding Elvis. I prefer Mac the knife. I seriously doubt that people actually keep their spare keys there. A comb and a parking disc. What I could really use right now is Emre's pocket knife. I seriously doubt that people... The disc shows 11 hours. A long comb with a long handle, for people with short arms. A radio. I really don't feel like listening to the radio right now. I've never seen a glove compartment that actually had gloves in it. Locked. Looks reasonably intact from the inside. The door's stuck, but I could climb out through the smashed windshield if I wasn't strapped down with this belt. There's a plastic container. Might be a lunchbox. I can't reach it. Let's see if I can pick the lock on the glove compartment. I can. I've heard it called a measuring rod, but it tends to be called a folding rule to avoid dumb remarks. A folding rule. Got it. Emre's lunchbox. Please be a knife, please be a knife. A sandwich and cutlery. A sandwich. Forget your figure. It's good for the soul. A bread knife. Nothing more to say about it. A fork. If a fork could cut through a seatbelt, I'd have a lot fewer teeth. Freedom, I'm coming. That must be the box of Max's stuff that Emre's been holding. Let's see if its contents will help me. The Nazca Lines, Stonehenge, the Quiquilco Complex, the Nebra Sky Disk, all records on lost civilizations. And circular, every one of them. But what's that got to do with Max disappearing? There's nothing in it anymore. It still works. Luckily, these things are pretty hardy. The clock icon. It's way too late already. The wastebasket icon. The wastepaper basket is empty. The desktop search icon. I wouldn't know what to look for. The icon for the My Pictures folder. I'd better not do that. The browser icon. I don't need to surf the internet right now, even if it were possible out here. The My Computer icon. Straight to desktop. The control panel icon. I'd better not change any of the settings. The games icon. I'd better not do that. The My Documents folder icon. Interesting, but not really useful. The icon for the email client. Let's see. Email. The most recent mails are from a Cicero 63. I came across your article in the forum. So you occupy yourself with civilizations who worship the circle. You wonder why they vanished. I might be able to give you an answer, but not by email. I fear I am being watched. And why do I pick you? Because of your work on the Nebra Sky Disk. Daring and extraordinary. We must speak. Cassandra has made a discovery that will change the world. That was the last email, but Max saved something in that contact. Cicero 63, Michael Anderson, San Francisco, Palace of Fine Arts, restorer. A restorer? How did he find out anything important? And what's this talk about an all-knowing Cassandra? Max also entered an appointment. Meet at 3 p.m. on August 12th, Palace of Fine Arts. The 12th, that's the day after tomorrow. I have to find out what Max wanted with this restorer. I'll have to hurry, though. San Francisco's a long way away.
My name is Chesley B. Sullenberger, and I'll be your captain for this flight. To your left, you'll see Istanbul. We're headed in the direction of Amsterdam now. From there, we'll travel directly to San Francisco. Our flying time will be about 16 hours today. My crew and I wish you a pleasant stay on board with us.
16 hours. I could fall asleep on the spot, but I have to use the time and look at what else there is in Max's notebook. Early history, ancient history, the Middle Ages. Max was looking into all eras. Strange. What is that? The burning of the Library of Alexandria. Max found out that some of Archimedes' scrolls were destroyed in the fire. No one knew what they contained, but Max conducted more research. He discovered entries in the diary of an Arabian merchant. 8th of May, 1475. The sons of my brothers have found something in a dried-up riverbed near Alexandria. An amphora like the one scholars use. It is well preserved. An-Nasir, my brother, has forbade the children to open the amphora. He thinks the scholars will pay good money for it. 27th of August, 1475. My brother has set off with the caravan to the land of the infidels. He has taken the amphora with him. We pray to Allah that it will bring a good price. 4th of December, 1476. The Nile has flooded its banks twice already. That is how long it has been since we heard from our brother An-Nasir. What has become of him? His caravan returned home long ago. One of the merchants said he had last seen him in Florence. What now? This has to be a dream.
I was expecting your master, boy. Where is he?
That must be An-Nasir, the Arabian merchant Max mentioned in his notes.
He is busy, but he asked me to assure you that he is interested in the amphora.
Empty promises will not feed my sons. I am here to make a deal, not to talk. How much is he willing to pay?
My master will pay you whatever price you name, but he must see the amphora beforehand. Give it to me. I will take it to him.
That must be the amphora, the ancient vase that survived the burning of Alexandria unscathed. It seems this An-Nasir wants to sell it on in Florence.
All right. I know your master well. I've done business with him many times.
You are wise to trust him. If the amphora pleases him, he will reward you handsomely.
I have to follow him. I have to know what's inside that vase. If Max was occupying himself with it, then it must contain something important.
Halt! Stay right there! What? Who? Do you mean me? Do you see anyone else? Yes, I mean you, swine!
They don't seem to see me.
Why? What did I do? You're a thief. You stole an amphora. Where is it? By Allah, my sons found it far away from here, in my homeland. It belongs to me. I'm only going to ask you once. Where is the amphora? Where did you hide it? Wherever the amphora is now, it is none of your business, infidel. Let me go. You obviously misunderstand our business. You will be more understanding once we demonstrate to you its nature firsthand.
Damn, the boy with the amphora. He's gone. An-Nasir is my only chance. Only he knows who he sold the amphora to. That's where the guards went with the merchant. Damn. Locked from the inside. All right, let's summarize. I'm in medieval Florence. It's nighttime, it's snowing, it's terribly cold, and it's all just a dream. But even though it appears that no one can see me in this dream, I still can't walk through walls. I have to find a way to discover who the merchant sold the amphora to. The amphora's contents seem to be part of the riddle that Max was working on. I have to know what's in it if I want to see him ever again.